The role of a pastry chef is a delightful blend of creativity, precision, and culinary expertise. It's a profession where artistic presentation meets technical skill, and every dessert tells a story. During a pastry chef interview, employers look for candidates who not only have mastery over techniques, but also possess innovation, organization, and leadership abilities. Whether you're applying to a hotel, restaurant, bakery, or catering service, you'll need to showcase your talent and understanding of the craft in a way that reflects both passion and professionalism. This guide presents common pastry chef interview questions along with thoughtful answers and expert tips. Preparing for these will help you communicate your skills, experience, and creative vision confidently. Understanding the role of a pastry chef. A pastry chef is responsible for preparing, designing, and decorating desserts, pastries, and baked goods. Beyond baking, this role involves menu planning, inventory management, staff supervision, and ensuring consistent quality. Precision is critical, as measurements and timing can make or break a recipe. A pastry chef must also stay updated on culinary trends, seasonal ingredients, and innovative techniques to keep offerings fresh and exciting. Employers seek candidates who are creative yet disciplined, professionals who can balance artistry with structure. Strong communication, time management, and leadership skills are essential for maintaining smooth kitchen operations. Question 1. Can you tell us about your background and experience as a pastry chef? Here's how you can answer. I've been working as a pastry chef for X years, creating a range of desserts from classic French pastries to modern plated creations. My experience includes developing new menu items, maintaining consistent product quality, and training junior staff in proper baking techniques. I'm passionate about combining taste, texture, and presentation to deliver memorable dessert experiences. Tip: be specific about the types of pastries or desserts you specialize in, and mention any notable establishments where you have worked. Question 2. What inspired you to become a pastry chef? Here's how you can answer. I've always loved the art of baking because it combines precision with creativity. I enjoy transforming simple ingredients into visually stunning and delicious desserts. Over time, I realized pastry making allows endless possibilities for experimentation, which continues to inspire me every day. Tip: express genuine passion for baking. Employers love candidates who view their craft as an art form, not just a job. Question 3. How do you ensure consistency in your baked goods? Here's how you can answer. I ensure consistency by following standardized recipes, using precise measurements, and maintaining controlled baking conditions. I also monitor ingredient quality and document each batch's outcomes. When training team members, I emphasize discipline and uniform procedures to ensure that every dessert meets our quality standards. Tip: highlight attention to detail and a systematic approach. Both are key for success in professional kitchens. Question 4. How do you stay creative and keep up with pastry trends? Here's how you can answer. I stay inspired by reading pastry journals, following renowned chefs online, and attending culinary workshops. I also experiment with flavors, plating techniques, and seasonal ingredients. Keeping up with global dessert trends helps me bring innovative ideas to my workplace while maintaining our brand's signature style. Tip: employers value chefs who balance creativity with practicality and can introduce new ideas that appeal to customers. Question 5. Describe how you handle a busy kitchen during peak hours. Here's how you can answer. During peak hours, I focus on preparation and organization. I ensure mise en place is completed early and delegate tasks efficiently among the team. Communication and calm leadership are key. I stay composed under pressure and prioritize orders based on urgency and presentation standards. Tip: show that you can maintain both quality and composure in high-pressure environments. Question 6. What's your process for creating a new dessert? Here's how you can answer. I begin by conceptualizing a flavor profile and visual presentation. Then I experiment with ingredient combinations, textures, and colors. I test small batches, gather feedback, and adjust until the dessert meets my taste and presentation expectations. Once finalized, I document the recipe for consistency. Tip: employers appreciate pastry chefs who follow a structured creative process that balances experimentation with precision. Question 7. How do you ensure food safety and hygiene in your kitchen? Here's how you can answer. I strictly adhere to food safety regulations by maintaining cleanliness, proper food storage, and temperature control. I ensure all surfaces and utensils are sanitized and that ingredients are checked for freshness. Training staff on hygiene protocols is also a regular part of my routine. Tip: demonstrate familiarity with HACCP standards or local food safety laws if applicable. Question 8. How do you handle feedback or criticism about your desserts? Here's how you can answer. I welcome feedback because it helps me improve. If a dessert doesn't meet expectations, I listen carefully to the critique, analyze what went wrong, and make the necessary adjustments. In the culinary field, continuous learning and openness to feedback are essential for growth. Tip: show emotional maturity and professionalism, qualities that are crucial in kitchen teamwork. Question 9. Can you describe a time you had to deal with a mistake during service? Here's how you can answer. Once, an important batch of tarts was overbaked due to an equipment malfunction. I quickly prepared an alternative dessert using available ingredients and coordinated with the front-of-house team to update the menu. I then analyzed the issue afterward to prevent a repeat by adjusting baking schedules and maintaining equipment more frequently. Tip: employers appreciate problem-solving skills and accountability rather than blame. Question 10. What pastry tools or equipment are essential to your work? Here's how you can answer. I rely on precision tools like a digital scale, stand mixer, offset spatulas, and thermometers for accuracy. A good piping set and molds help achieve consistent presentation, while temperature-controlled ovens ensure even baking. Every tool plays a role in achieving professional results. Tip: mention familiarity with commercial kitchen equipment. It shows readiness for professional environments. Question 11. How do you train and motivate your pastry team? Here's how you can answer. I believe in leading by example. I train team members by demonstrating techniques, explaining the reasoning behind each step, and encouraging them to ask questions. I also give constructive feedback and recognize good work, which builds morale and teamwork in the kitchen. Tip: employers look for chefs who can lead and inspire others, not just bake well. Question 12. Why should we hire you as our pastry chef? Here's how you can answer. You should hire me because I bring both creativity and discipline to the kitchen. I have the technical skills to produce high-quality pastries and the vision to introduce new desserts that attract customers. I'm committed to consistency, hygiene, and innovation, and I take pride in making desserts that delight guests every day. Tip: wrap up your response by combining passion, experience, and dedication, qualities every hiring manager values. Preparing for a pastry chef interview. Before the interview, review your portfolio of desserts or photographs of your creations. Be prepared to discuss your recipes, ingredient choices, and presentation ideas. If possible, bring a tasting sample or a design sketch. It's a great way to showcase your creativity. Brush up on essential techniques like tempering chocolate, laminating dough, and working with sugar or fondant. Employers often ask scenario-based questions about handling temperature-sensitive ingredients or managing last-minute orders. Confidence, neat appearance, and a calm demeanor will make a positive impression. Also, research the establishment's menu before the interview and suggest how your skills could enhance their dessert offerings. This shows initiative and alignment with their brand vision. Final thoughts. A pastry chef's interview is your opportunity to display not only your technical mastery, but also your artistic passion and leadership. From crafting delicate croissants to creating elegant plated desserts, this role demands consistency, innovation, and attention to every detail. By preparing answers thoughtfully and showing confidence in your craft, you can demonstrate that you have the skills, creativity, and professionalism needed to excel. Approach your interview with enthusiasm, humility, and precision, and you'll leave a sweet impression that lasts long after the conversation ends.